Good morning, y'all. How's everyone doing? I'm still hearing this song a minute. Okay, it's not muted. Okay. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Mark, David, Melanie, Tammy. Good morning. Mark says, did you have a chance to listen to Shades of Daybell? I started it this morning and got distracted, but I'm going to finish it, Mark. If my stomach can handle it. I don't know if my stomach can handle listening to Chad Daybell's sexting messages. Hey, Cement Shoes, good morning. Did you get the email I sent you, Cement Shoes, with the pictures attached? I sent it to you the other day. Yeah, I'm gonna finish watching it, Mark, for sure, or listening to it. I guess I can stomach it. I've heard worse, I think, maybe. Anyways, it is as bad as the Lowry. Oh my God. Lord help me. I'm going to listen to it and then give y'all my opinion on it, give some commentary on it, I guess. Yeah, check your email. I sent you some pictures of my cannabis plants that were outside. They're no longer outside anymore. They're in my lungs. Hi, Hibiscus. How are you doing? Okay, y'all. So I didn't have time to get a bunch of topics together this morning because I was dancing with Smokey in the living room to different songs. My little blind schnauzer, he loves it. But I did see something about a gag order has been placed on the case involving the Wells family children that are in state custody. So Don Wells went to court yesterday for his arraignment for his DUI, where he was cuffed and stuffed once again for violation of probation. But he was released on his own recognizance, however the hell you say that word. We're going to listen to a video. Then we'll look at the other true crime, see what's going on. Poor old Don, y'all. He got in court. Y'all, oh my gosh, they were such freaking hillbillies. He got in court and told the judge that he was working on his house because the welfare had took his kids. Like, who gets in court and says the welfare? I'm working on my house because the welfare took my kids, Judge. I mean, come on. Oh, gosh, they're such an embarrassment. Oh, yeah. Before we listen to this video from WJHL, I did get a chance to go watch the live stream that Don was on Saturday night when he got his DUI, or I listened to a call. And like, anyways, he was on this live stream. Then he dropped off, but he was on the live stream. The interview room was on there. That No Thanks Investigation. It was his channel. I think his name is Doug. He was on there, and here's Don with a big bottle of liquor, drinking it. Candace playing music in the background. He's trying to get her to mute it. At first, I thought there was like kids in the house or something, but no, it was Candace in the background, and he was like pointing for her to like turn the music down and stuff. Anyways, he hops off the stream, and then he must decide to go to the store. Well, Doug calls him. Don's on the phone with him, and Don's like, "I'm getting pulled over. Blue lights." And anyways, he got cuffed and stuffed right when he was on the phone with that guy. Like, why in the hell would Don go on that stream drunk? And what in the hell is R&R? Liquor. What does that mean? Is it some kind of like ripple or something? I don't know. Mark David, don't unless your stomach is very strong. Cement Shoes, it's bad. Haven't listened. The Lowry, he's talking about Carol Baskin, Mark. Carol Baskin gets on her channel and reads from her diary, which we have named The Lowry because all she does is lie. That's what he's talking about. Anyways, let's listen. Let me screen share because I'm all over the place, y'all, as usual. Oh, gosh, here. By the way, I'm inside this morning. It's wet and cold outside.
Twice, most recent being today while he was in court. His deputies have arrested the father of missing. Twice, most recent being.
Don Wells was initially arrested Saturday on several charges, including driving under the influence. During an arraignment this morning, the judge appointed Wells a public defender and reset the hearing to February.
While in court, Wells was arrested for violation of probation. He was released on his own recognizance, meaning he did not post bail money, but pledged in writing to appear in court for all upcoming proceedings.
News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel was in court today, where Wells told the judge he has been working on his house and, in his words, things for welfare to get his boys back.
Josh and Sarah, Donald Wells did appear for an arraignment here in Rogersville earlier this morning. He was here over those DUI charges from this past weekend. And while he was being arraigned, he was arrested again for violation of probation. We are working to determine what exactly he violated. However, a gag order has been issued on the Child Protective Services case involving he and Candace Bly's older sons. It was issued by juvenile court judge Daniel Boyd, and it reads, all parties to this action are hereby prohibited from discussing this matter or the children with the media or any other non-essential person, entity, and/or uninvolved or disinterred parties or person. Wells confirmed to me back in July that their older sons had been taken by Child Protective Services, but he wouldn't tell me why. I did reach out to the court-appointed attorneys for the Wells family about why a gag order was placed on a juvenile court case, which is normally already kept confidential anyways. I did hear back from one who declined to comment, and I'm still waiting on a response from the other. In Rogersville, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Okay, I can answer that question for her. Why they put a gag order on a juvenile case that should already be confidential. It's because Don's got a big mouth and he goes all over YouTube running it. He hops up on all these channels running that mouth. That's why they put the gag order on it. I've been pretty rough on Don lately, and you know what, guys? I don't feel a bit damn bad about it. I'm tired of him. If everybody else on these channels wants to kiss his ass, more power to him. I'm not kissing his ass. How much you want to bet he wore those work clothes and into courts to make the judge think he's a hard-working man? That's the way these criminals work. That's the way their minds think. I'm going to wear work clothes into court so the judge will take it easy on me. He'll think I'm a hard-working person, just made a mistake. If he drinks and drives, then he does not follow the law. What makes him think he will follow a gag order? Exactly. I thought there was already a gag order on the case, right, guys? Months ago. What happened with that? There was already a gag order. Let me change this background. That's hurting my eyes blinking. Hold on. Okay. We're not partying this morning, so we don't need a background like that. Okay, let me go over here to the chat. I can't wait to see Don and Candace on Dr. Phil. I saw like a picture, and she's actually dressed appropriately. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. They probably dressed her themselves there at the show. They probably got people that picks out their clothes for them and does their hair and makeup. I can't wait to see if Don answers Dr. Phil's questions. Now, I know he said that Candace felt interrogated at the show. I mean, of course, she was the last person with Summer. I mean, she was taking care of her that day. She disappeared in broad daylight up in a freaking holler on a hill and everybody home. Something's not right about that, guys. I just don't think somebody abducted her. I really don't. There's more to it. There's something not right. Kathy, they gave her a makeover. By God, she needed one. Of course, I need one too. She damn needed one. They're Hollywood duds. I've not heard that word in a long time. My granny says that. My duds. How you like my duds? If anyone don't know what duds means, it means like clothes. So I was surprised to see Don on that panel with Chris McDonough, however the hell you say his name. Because, they had a falling out. Don bashed the hell out of him on Facebook and everything. So that was interesting. And Chris, he's like, tell Candace hi. Oh my God. I bet that pissed her off because I think she does not like Chris at all, guys. Uh-oh. I'm in full screen here. Hold on. I'm trying to catch my chat up. Every time I switch tabs, see, I've got my YouTube pulled up, and I come back to look at my live chat, my stream's behind. I think Candace did something to her. Don's a creep, but I think he's red herring. Yeah, Don is a creep. He is a phony. He is a freaking hypocrite. He tries to act like he's a good guy. I think there is part of Don that has a good heart. Don't get me wrong. But there's an even bigger part of him. He's like battling demons or something. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to talk to Chris. Doug told Don that Chris would be there. Okay, really? I was wondering how that played out. See, I didn't get to listen to all of it. It was playing, and I was doing stuff in the house. Next thing I know, Don's not on the panel, and I had to go search for another video to see what went on. And I found that video of Don on the phone with Doug when he got pulled over. Now, how does he think that makes him look? Be going up on a live stream drunk, then on the phone with a YouTuber when you get pulled over. The whole thing is weird. They're all freaking weirdos, guys. And I'm just suspicious of Candace. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say about it. I think she knows where Summer's at and what happened. I really do. I would love to see Dr. Phil strap them up to some lie detector tests. Yes, dysfunctional. Thank you, Kathy. That's the word. They're dysfunctional. I thought my family was dysfunctional. Oh my gosh. If something like this happened in my family, you wouldn't be seeing my family members reaching out to YouTubers and spilling dirty laundry and all that. That's not how we operate. Candace has avoided cameras and interviews like the plague. I know. If she's got nothing to hide, why ignore the cameras? Is she high all the time? Is that why? I heard they got the boys took because Candace failed a drug test, like cocaine or something. I don't know if that is true. I'd say it had something to do with the house and a drug test. I think Candace popped some pills. She probably got them from her mommy. She looked to him before she'd say anything in that one little piece of an interview. Yeah, he's probably told her not to say too much. I hope for the boys' sake, those parents never get custody back. Hey, can you imagine, okay, so those kids have just been let do whatever. Run wild like a bunch of yard apes. Truth's the truth, y'all. Bless their little hearts. You can just tell that they didn't have any supervision, any manners, or anything like that. So can you imagine the people that's keeping them? You know how much work they've had to do to probably straighten the boys up, teach them right from wrong and manners and all those things. She stays drunk, yeah. Dawn has never quit drinking, guys. Dawn is an alcoholic. Dawn reminds me of my papa with that Bible and that alcohol. Reading the Bible, preaching the Bible, getting drunk through the week and going repenting on Sunday. Of course, Dawn repents on Saturday. I think their church gathers on Saturday. There's more than alcohol being done in that house. Amen. Oh, yes. When they done that interview with WJHL, I could tell that she was on more than alcohol. But then I was like, well, I'd have to be sedated if my son was missing. I didn't know where he was at. But then again, I think to myself, no way I'd got on camera in that shape. No way. Hell to the no. They don't care. They're hillbillies. I'm telling you. CPS wouldn't have removed those kids that fast, even if they were using drugs. Really? See, here they will. If you fail a drug test, they're jerking your kids out of the house that day. If they show up at your house with a pee cup and you refuse it, that counts as a dirty drug test and they will jerk the kids. I know a couple people that's happened to. I know a woman, her kids was took from her for pot. She had pot in the house, pot in her system. That was years ago before it's legal. Thank God it's legal here now. See, I wonder what happens with CPS in states where marijuana is legal. Do they still count that as a drug or not? We need to look that up and see. Let's see what else is going on, guys. We could take a listen. I hope this guy don't strike my channel. I want to listen to Don getting pulled over real quick. He needs to straighten his ass up. He looks like such a jackass. He could have wrecked and killed somebody on the road, guys. I know Mark told me, he's like, you shouldn't be so happy he got a DUI and stuff. You know, be happy because somebody else's misfortune. I said, well, hell, he's a freaking weirdo, and he could have wrecked and killed someone. Innocent kids, anybody, pregnant woman, anybody. Family coming home. It's a good thing the cops did pull him over. Let me just go through my history here. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I've been listening to music. Don Wells and Candace phone call before he was. Okay. Hold on. Let me find this video. Damn, he's got 28,000 subscribers. Calling to find out what happened to Don. Hold on. Where is the video I watched of him calling? It might be this one. Hold on a minute, guys. It's got ads and I don't have YouTube Premium anymore. Damn it. I got used to that, watching videos without ads.
Body is the
Oh crap, it's still an
just-
ad. Let me go to Mini Player and make sure this is the right video. Hold on, let me go to this one. Hold on a minute.
Okay, y'all. Okay, I really did want to come and talk to Kristen Garner, man.
Let me share this guy's
Come
link.
back on, bro. We're still on right now.
I'm sorry.
Candace, don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
Candace, don't be sorry.
It don't sound like she's saying sorry.
Don't be sorry, Candace.
Let me post this
Don't be
link.
sorry. I'm sorry, Candace.
I don't want Kristen
Maybe.
to get my family.
He's
I want to love everybody.
Hey.
Y'all.
Okay,
I really did want to come and talk to Kristen Garner, man.
why are you frustrated? Tell us why you're frustrated. And that's the best thing.
I'll try, bro.
All right. I mean, if you guys don't come back up, just watch the stream. I'm going to have people come up one after another, and they're all going to say that we want to find out what happened to Summer, and that's all it's about. It's not about making anyone's lives difficult. I'm going to have people come up and just let them know you guys have support and that you guys need, this is what you need. This is what you need right now, bro. What you need right now is people who actually support you for you guys and know that, listen, it doesn't stop at Summer. Like I told you, you guys have your boys. Come on, fucking A.
I just want my dog.
Bro.
One of my boys, but I just want my daughter
Bro.
so bad.
Come on and let everybody just say, listen, I don't have nothing else to say. We just want our daughter back and we love you guys. Thank you for your support. You don't have to make it big, but let them know, listen, don't give up on us. Nobody will, but I'm just saying, we're going to have people come up and just support the hell out of you guys for the next couple hours. And if you want to come up for a couple minutes, that's fine. And I think you should. But in the interim, Candace, again, you guys need to both keep it together for each other. You guys need to be your rocks for each other right now. That's it.
We're falling apart so bad, bro.
I know. That's because you don't have the love in your life. Get away from fucking Benny Keys and the dark side, dude. Those fucking guys are gonna taint the fuck out of you guys more and more and more. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you have
I'm getting pulled over, bro.
Okay, fucking. All right, you want me to stay on the phone with you?
Hold on.
I'll stay on the phone.
Hold on. I'm probably going to jail.
I'll keep you on the phone.
Sound good looking at?
Let them know you guys have support and that you guys need. This is what you need. This is what you need right now, bro. What you need right now is let them know. Listen, don't give up on us. Nobody will, but I'm just saying, we're gonna have people come up and just support the hell out of you guys for the next couple hours. And if you want to come up for a couple minutes, that's fine. And I think you should. But in the interim, Candace, again, you guys need to both keep it together for each other. You guys need to be your rocks for each other right now. That's it.
We're falling apart so bad, bro.
I know. That's because you don't have the love in your life. Get away from fucking Benny Keys and the dark side, dude. Those fucking guys are gonna taint the fuck out of you guys more and more and more. And I'm gonna tell you right now,
I'm getting pulled over, bro.
Okay, fucking. All right, you want me to stay on the phone with you?
Hold on.
I'll stay on the phone.
Hold on, I'm probably going to jail.
I'll keep you on the phone.
Sounds good looking up. I'm going to jail.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Oh, shit. Hey, how you doing, sir? Yes, sir. Sorry, hold on the phone. Me and my wife's fight. I don't know where my registration is. No, sir. Yes, sir. One time. Come on, buddy. All right, bye.
Cuffed and stuffed while on the phone with a YouTuber. How many cases have we ever seen like this where the family is like all over freaking YouTube doing stupid stuff, even on the phone as they're getting cuffed and stuffed with YouTubers for a DUI? Like, this is crazy. Hey, Wayne, Don could care less about his boys in a sick kind of love about Summer. It seems to me that he likes Summer better than the boys. That's just, I'm just giving my honest opinion, how I've heard him talk and stuff, which I know Summer is missing. He's going to be talking about her more, but he talks about nobody ever loved me like Summer did. I mean, you've got other kids, bud. All your kids are supposed to be crazy about you, right? I mean, he acts like he's only got one child that loves him. It's crazy. Good thing he didn't kill someone driving. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been tickled to death about him getting cuffed and stuffed. I'm not going to lie. And it's because, he could kill somebody out on the road, Hey, Dad, sick bastards. That is creepy, isn't it, Kathy? The way he says that, he's like, nobody ever loved me like Summer did. Like, you got other kids? Candace stays as high as a Georgia pine. Amen. I love that saying. Amen. And I believe Dawn does too. I'd say they drink every evening. Can you imagine dealing with those two drunk? Lord help us. I wonder if they got drunk in Hollywood. Beverly Hillbillies go to California. Hey, he said they fought the whole time they was there because they saw other families out and about with their kids, and Summer wasn't with them or the boys. I'd say they fight all the time. I'd say he blames her for Summer's disappearance. I could bet you my bottom dollar. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the world. California mom vanishes. Her dog found abandoned in random LA high-rise. Okay, we might look at that one. Let's see what else. Update. Teen's car found as dive teams joins in search for missing student Brendan Santu. We read about him yesterday. He went to visit. Hey, Melanie, new member. Welcome. I have to go over here and see what you joined. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Hey, Miss Jones. How are you doing? You need to change your name back to Miss Jones. I love that. Okay, let's see what's going on with this young man. We read about him yesterday. He goes to college to visit a friend and disappears, guys. Wasn't it Michigan State? I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. Uh-oh, here's something about Kendrick Lee, too. We'll have to look at that. Okay, so there he is. He's a cute little feller. Michigan authorities have found the car of a teen who disappeared Friday, but still no sign of him. This is not good. 18-year-old Brendan, I think it's Santo, went to the university on Friday, never returned home. Police said Brendan is not a student at MSU, but has friends who attend. He was last seen a little before midnight Friday, leaving Yakeley Hall. According to Detroit Free News, police found Brendan's car after blocking off a portion of a parking lot near the Red Cedar River, which was where he parked it Friday. It is possible he intended to walk approximately half a mile near the Brody complex, MSU police said. Brendan was last seen walking on campus. There's no indication he left the East Lansing area. Brendan is currently a student at Grand Valley State, according to police. He hasn't been seen returning to school. We're asking that anybody who had contact with him on Friday, October 29th, to contact us if our investigators have not spoken to them. MSU PD Public Information Officer Inspector Chris Rosman said, we are encouraging anybody who may have any information at all related to Brendan to call or email us and speak with one of our investigators. And there he is again. On Monday, dive teams searched sections of the Red Cedar River, which is near Yakeley Hall. The investigation has included interviewing everyone who last had contact or spoke with Brendan, a review of surveillance cameras and advanced techniques such as reviewing cellular, smartphone, and GPS data. Our media posts have reached over 300,000 people. We encourage the public to help by continuing to share information broadly. MSU police and public safety investigators will continue to utilize available resources and follow up on all related leads. Brendan stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs around 160 pounds. He was last seen wearing a black baseball cap, gray joggers, a black t-shirt, and white Converse shoes. Anyone with information about his whereabouts should contact 844-99-MSU-PD or 67873. Or you can email tips@police.msu.edu. I guess that means education, edu. I'm not sure. Let's pray that they find him safe and sound, but this is not looking good. Someone could have mugged him and killed him. Someone could have kidnapped him. I'm wondering if he was having any mental health problems. It didn't say anything. And anyone knew about it, it would have been included in this article, I think. We'll keep following it and see what happens. You never know. One of his friends could have done something to him. That happens all the time. Let's take these ads down. Let me go over to my live chat first. Miss Jones says, I will. I'm fabulous. Oh, awesome. Let me catch my chat up here. Okay. Let's see. Kendrick Lee's abandoned brother says they were locked in a room filled with murder brother's remains while mom accused killer boyfriend still lived with them. Oh my God, guys. They locked these kids in a room with their siblings' decomposing body. Jesus Christ. The mother of a murdered 8-year-old boy appeared in court on Monday to face charges connected to the death of her son, Kendrick Lee, who investigators believe was killed by her boyfriend. Yeah, they believe he beat him to death. As previously reported, Kendrick's mother, Gloria Williams, 35, appeared in court on Monday to face charges of injury to a child by omission, tampering with evidence, a human corpse. Her boyfriend, Brian Coulter, 31, has been charged with murder in Kendrick's death and is in custody on a $1 million bond. Kendrick Lee's 15-year-old brother reportedly called police last month to report the boy's body was inside the Harris County, Texas apartment. Responding officers found Kendrick's skeletal remains in the home, which was in deplorable condition and without electricity. Investigators believe the boys had been left alone in the apartment for several months, while Williams and Coulter were living elsewhere, after failing to report the death of the 8-year-old boy. Now, Kendrick's biological father lost contact with him years ago, I read yesterday. The mom, wouldn't let him see him. That's what he was saying. A KTRK report reveals new details about the circumstances of the boy's murder and his brother's abandonment. According to the report, Williams and Coulter also lived in the home with the boy's remains from November 2020, when he died, to March 2021, when they moved out and left Kendrick's 3 brothers behind. During the time, Williams and Coulter lived with the boys. The brothers were sometimes locked in a room with Kendrick's decomposing remains. The boys told investigators. Dear God. Williams reportedly held onto the apartment lease, allegedly in an effort to conceal her son's death. The mother reportedly sent or brought groceries to the home about once a month. Though as Crime Online previously reported, neighbors at the apartment complex told local media that they sometimes gave the 15-year-old boy food, having no idea his two younger brothers were also living in the home. The neighbors said they never contacted police because they were not aware of the severity of the situation. Bullshit. According to KTRK, the judge presiding over the proceedings in court on Monday, that Williams' $900,000 bond was not sufficient. What is that supposed to mean? She is expected back in court later this week to address the bond and remains in custody. $900K was not sufficient. What the hell does that mean, guys? It's not enough? It's too much? What? I need to look at the chat. Can y'all believe this? Y'all pray for those kids. Y'all that pray. I've been praying for them. Because just imagine how their little minds are right now, guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, they've suffered probably years of abuse. A whole year living in an apartment with their brother's decomposing body. Their brother who they witnessed his murder. Lord have mercy. The neighbors are weird. You can't tell me, Texas is hot as hell, guys. There ain't no electricity in that apartment, no air conditioning, nothing. Now, the neighbors had to smell decomposing body. Even if the temperatures was cooler outside, you're still going to smell that. Because just think about Joseph Ryan's case. He was dead in his apartment for a week. The neighbors started smelling it. Called police. They found him dead in his bed, right? It's not enough. Okay, that's what it means. It's not enough. No, hey, the charges are not enough. Come on now. She needs to be charged with murder. First-degree murder, in my opinion. It's premeditated. The neighbor said they saw trash in the apartment. Hey, I don't know how people sleep at night turning a blind eye to something like that. Even if they didn't know the other kids were in the apartment, they still knew the 15-year-old was living there by himself and sometimes didn't have food, and they did nothing. This could have been stopped a long time ago if someone had said something. Now, I'm not blaming them. Well, I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I am blaming them a little bit, being judgmental, because they should have said something. They smelt that. They did. The smell of a body they say it's horrendous. It's something you'll never forget. It's worse than an animal. Yeah, they should be under the jail. Hey, Bubba. You need to go out? Hold on, guys. Let me let my little schnauzer out. He's blind and he can go down the steps by himself. And he can come back up the steps. He does not like it when I help him. I only help him at night. Come on. Come on. That's right. Have confidence, baby. Have confidence. Come on. Hold on, guys. Okay. I have to help him. I have to tell him to have confidence. He doesn't have confidence walking sometimes where he's blind now. They said sometimes the 15-year-old slept on a sliding board at the playground, probably because he couldn't stand the smell in the apartment. Let's see what else we can find out. See if we can see him in court. In the name. Hold on. There's a girl, a YouTuber named that too, Kendrick. Let's see, 5 days ago. Let me go here. Click to Houston, see what's going on. Get to their videos. I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. Let's see. Let me go back. Let's look at this. This was 5 days ago. Let's still take a look at the news report. Just got some pictures.
Now. Late yesterday, a mother and her boyfriend were arrested after remains of a child were found. 35-year-old Gloria Williams has been charged with injury to a child by omission, and 31-year-old Brian Coulter has now been charged with murder. Williams' family says they haven't spoken with her in months. It's a story you'll see only on 2.
How did we get to this? How could you not reach out and just be like, y'all, I've lost control. It's not in a good space. And we would have taken all of the kids.
The children had been living with their brother's skeletal remains for nearly a year. We have team coverage for you tonight. Rochelle Turner has more on the investigation.
But we begin now with Taisha Walker with the story you'll see only on 2. Taisha, what else did the family have to say to you?
Lauren, the family says Williams basically was estranged, that they would hear from her on and off. Her number was always different, as well as her address. In fact, they said they didn't even know that the family was staying at this apartment complex because the last time they met them over the summer, it was just the boyfriend who came outside of the apartment complex, a 15-minute drive away.
I seen the news or the news article.
She ain't skipped no damn meals, girl.
But I never
She
thought
fat
it
as
was
hell.
her.
Christy Smith and everyone sitting on this couch is related to Gloria Williams.
Her hair looks horrible.
Is charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence, while her 31-year-old boyfriend is facing murder for the death of her 8-year-old son, Kendrick. Harris County deputies say Kendrick was beaten and his corpse was left to decompose for 11 months inside of an apartment the couple abandoned to live elsewhere.
Kendrick was autistic. To my knowledge, when he would come around our family, all he did was smile.
Cousin Yasmin Craig says Kendrick was mostly nonverbal. She says as a family, they offered to raise Kendrick when he was younger, but William refused.
My mom has been asking for Kendrick since the day he was born. All because we knew that all these kids, eventually, she was not going to be able to be the best parent she can be.
Family members say Williams had 6 kids, including the 3 surviving boys who were also living in the apartment, and 2 girls, whom she no longer has parental rights. Melody Robinson has full custody of the youngest daughter and says CPS told her this late last year.
Because Gloria gave up her rights to her and she failed the first child, that they would be going in to take all the other 4 boys.
The family says Williams was estranged, only reaching out for money, always saying the kids were fine.
Anytime we did go help, where the kids at, how they doing? Oh, they in school.
Yeah, it was always.
So we never had an apartment number. She always be like, okay, I'm gonna meet y'all at the front of the apartment.
Another question so many viewers have been asking, aside from where was extended family, they wanted to know, how was Williams able to pay the rent here with these kids living here by themselves? The family members that I spoke with say they believe with disability checks that she was receiving for some of the kids. We do know not only Kendrick had autism, but another one of those 4 boys that was living inside of the apartment complex behind me. Reporting live in Alief, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.
Getting money for them kids.
I'm
Hold
Glenn
on a
Youngkin,
minute.
for governor, and I sponsored this ad.
Hold on.
Thanks for your vote, ma'am.
Getting money for these kids because they had disabilities, had autism, and starving them to death, beating them to death, and feeding her damn face. She looked like she ain't missed no damn meals at all. Fat as hell. Hair. Looking awful, buying hair dye. It's just sickening, guys. This is a bad case. Bad case. Evil. She got checks. Yep, that's why she didn't want to give the kids up. She didn't want the kids. But she didn't want to give them up because she didn't want to give up the checks. That's exactly what it was. You know, and sometimes kids with autism are, they require someone that's got patience and a big heart. Well, sympathy, empathy. That can be hard to handle sometimes. And that's probably why they started beating on that child. Bless his little heart. Didn't they say he was nonverbal? Oh my goodness, it breaks my heart. And I just think about those kids being locked in that room with his body. Oh my goodness. The little boy had a disability she's getting money for. Yeah, I know. It's so sick. I saw one of his Instagram posts. It was sickening. He's a sick, sick individual. And she's even sicker. These are her kids. These are her kids, and she let him do all those things to them. And she did nothing about it. And she starved them. I mean, she's just as guilty as him. It doesn't matter who beat Kendrick to death. They're both just as guilty, in my mind. She's more guilty. A mother's supposed to love and protect their children. Let's see. I'm going to have to get off here, guys. Smokey's up walking around. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on a minute. Here. Okay. He found it. I've had to put his water bowl in the living room because he can't get around the house to get blind. He found it, though. One more case, and I'm getting off here. Let's switch to an adult because it's bothering me thinking about what those kids went through. I can see it in my mind. Good Lord, I've smoked 4 cigarettes just talking about this. I usually try to smoke 1 cigarette on my live stream. I'll smoke a little bit. It'll go out. I'll have to light it like 2 or 3 more times. But if I'm sitting here by myself and not live streaming and reading this stuff, I smoke away. I smoke away. I'm going to have to smoke a big bowl when I get off here. Calm my damn nerves. I'm telling you, it tears me up. I can see it in my mind, and I can't control it when I read that stuff. And I can just feel those kids, you know, their sadness and panic and terror. Jesus Christ, they must have been petrified. And just imagine them locked in that room with his body. And, you know, just imagine him beating that little boy to death in front of the other kids. It's just, it's hard. That's why I want to move on. So this lady's missing. Her dog is found abandoned in downtown Los Angeles high-rise building with no connection to missing mom. The family and friends of a Southern California woman are desperately searching for the young mother after she vanished under mysterious circumstances. According to CBS Los Angeles, Heidi, let me see if I can say this, Plank, something of Downey, was last seen October 17th, the day her 10-year-old son had a football game. Her ex-husband, Jim Wayne, reportedly said Heidi left the game at halftime. She said she seemed distracted. Heidi, 39, was also seen on surveillance footage that day leaving a residence presumed to be her own home. The report indicates that sighting was after Heidi left the football game, but the precise timeline remains unclear. She's leaving the house. She's got the dog following behind her. She's got a tiny purse under her arm, and she jumps into her Range Rover and drives away, Wayne told the news station. 3 hours after Heidi was last seen, her dog was found on the 28th floor of a high-rise building in downtown Los Angeles, about 30 miles from Downey. Heidi's vehicle, purse, computer, cell phone have not yet been found, and it is not yet known why Heidi was at the apartment building. She's probably seeing a man in that apartment building. It is unclear how Heidi's dog was discovered at the building so soon after she was last seen, as her friends reportedly said they first became worried when she didn't pick up her son from school 3 days later. Her friends now say the building management, the high-rise, has refused to allow them into the parking garage to search for Heidi's SUV. They also claim the management refused to share surveillance footage without a police warrant, according to the report. Why would they refuse to do that? Hey, if nothing's going on, why wouldn't you want to help investigators look through the surveillance video to help, find clues for a missing mom? I don't understand that. It's not like you'd be sharing it to the media. I don't know. It's just weird. Let's see. It's unclear when Heidi was reported missing and if the Los Angeles PD is searching the high-rise building for clues. I think something has to have happened to her to keep her away from her son, a friend told the news station. Heidi's described as a white female, 39, blonde hair, blue eyes. She's 5'3" and weighs 120 pounds. Damn, she's little. When last seen, she was wearing jeans, gray sweater, driving a 2017 gray Range Rover with California tags, U840XO or 0. I don't know. But there's the tag number. That's weird. Maybe she went to see somebody in the high-rise apartment. She took her little dog with her. Maybe she had a secret relationship somewhere in that building with somebody. Something happened. This dude or woman snapped and killed her and then put the dog outside their apartment or something. And it's found wandering around. I don't know. It's strange. I'm suspicious of the husband, but allegedly he's at a football game. We'll just have to follow this and see what happens. Let's pray they find her safe and sound. How old is she? 39? Damn, I'm older than her. I'm 41. But she looks older than me, I think. Anyway, she's a pretty woman. It's very strange, very strange. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? Are you adjusting to the new move? She has beautiful teeth. Yeah, she's got pretty eyes, too. Really, really pretty. I wonder how long she's been away from her ex. Who knows? Just because he's at the football game don't mean he didn't do something to her. He could have hired somebody to. Then again, he could have nothing to do with it. Guess we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, let me go back to my live chat. That's all true crime I'm doing this morning, guys. That Kendrick Lee case, but it gets me out of the mood. It just back to my live chat. Hold on, let me mute. True crime I'm doing this morning. Let me mute. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Those kids' cases get to me, especially when they got those horrific details and stuff. Oh gosh, I hate seeing that in my mind. ACC, yes, loving it. Warm weather all the time. Awesome. No more shoveling snow, Mike. I don't know if I would want to live somewhere where it's warm weather all the time. Because I like my fall season. I like cool weather like this. I do. I don't like it too cold. And I don't like it too hot. I was totally over summer, so I was glad to see fall come. She was working for a financial company who was pinned in fraud case again. Oh my gosh, really? Uh-oh, that could be connected, Kaylee. Could be connected. Mike says, thank God, CC. No, I remember last year you would message me and be like, I've been shoveling snow. Oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, y'all have a great day. I'm going to get off here and see what the doggos are doing. And I'm going to clean off top of my refrigerator. Y'all, I got these 2 old Coca-Cola wooden crates. One of them's really old. It's actually got yellow on it with the red Coca-Cola writing. And then the other one is red. But anyways, I'm going to clean those off. And I'm going to hang those on my wall as shelves. I'm using them right now as shelves, the way I got them sitting on top of my refrigerator. But I want to put them on my wall and put some of my old antique stuff with it. Gosh, I paid like $40 a piece for those crates. I mean, I think that one is like from the 30s or something. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for your support. Be safe, be kind, and peace. I'm coming, Ladybug.